Mastering Cyber Attack Prevention. Your organization's cybersecurity is only as strong as the plan you can't find. Where is the organization's Comprehensive Incident Response Plan, which outlines specific procedures for responding to cyber attacks, located, and how frequently is it updated, reviewed, and tested to ensure operational excellence and readiness in the event of a cyber attack? Cyber Attack Prevention, Operational Excellence. I'll never forget the day our company, a small financial institution, fell victim to a sophisticated cyber attack. It was a typical Monday morning when our IT team detected unusual network activity. We quickly sprang into action, but it soon became apparent that our incident response plan was woefully inadequate. At the time, our plan was nothing more than a dusty binder gathering dust on a shelf. It hadn't been reviewed or updated in years, and certainly hadn't been tested. Our team was left scrambling to respond to the attack, making it up as we went along. The attack ultimately resulted in a significant data breach, compromising sensitive customer information, and causing irreparable damage to our reputation. In the aftermath, I couldn't shake the feeling that we had been grossly negligent. How could we have been so short-sighted? The experience was humbling, to say the least, but it also sparked a sense of determination within me. I was resolute in my commitment to ensuring that our organization would never again be caught off guard. The road to operational excellence in cyber attack prevention is not an easy one. It requires a fundamental shift in mindset, a willingness to acknowledge vulnerabilities, and a commitment to continuous improvement. It's a journey, not a destination. So, where do you begin? For us, it started with a thorough assessment of our incident response plan. We gathered our team, including representatives from IT, security, and management, and conducted a tabletop exercise. This involved walking through a simulated cyber attack scenario, identifying gaps in our plan, and brainstorming solutions. One of the most significant revelations from this exercise was the need for clear lines of communication and defined roles and responsibilities. During the actual attack, our team had been unclear about who was responsible for what, leading to confusion and delay. We developed a clear organizational chart, outlining specific tasks and expectations for each team member. Next, we turned our attention to training and testing. We recognized that our team needed to be better equipped to respond to a cyber attack. We developed a comprehensive training program, which included regular drills and exercises. This not only helped to reinforce our new incident response plan, but also fostered a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose among our team members. We also recognized the importance of maintaining a culture of transparency and accountability. We established a system of regular reporting and review, ensuring that our team was held accountable for their actions and inactions. This helped to foster a sense of ownership and responsibility, encouraging team members to take their roles seriously. But perhaps the most critical aspect of our journey towards operational excellence was our willingness to learn from our mistakes. We acknowledged that we didn't have all the answers, and were willing to seek guidance from external experts. We engaged with third-party auditors and consultants, who helped us identify areas for improvement and provided valuable insights into industry best practices. Today, our organization is unrecognizable from the one that fell victim to that devastating cyber attack. Our incident response plan is a living, breathing document, regularly reviewed and updated to reflect the latest threats and vulnerabilities. Our team is well-trained, well-equipped, and confident in their ability to respond to a cyber attack. But I'm not naive. I know that operational excellence is a continuous journey, not a destination. We must remain vigilant, staying ahead of the evolving threat landscape and anticipating new risks. It's a never-ending battle, but one that I'm proud to fight. As I look back on our journey, I'm reminded of the importance of humility and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. Cyber attack prevention is not a one-time achievement. It's an ongoing process that requires dedication, perseverance, and a commitment to continuous improvement. Establishing and maintaining a comprehensive incident response plan is crucial for operational excellence in preventing and responding to cyber attacks. The plan should be a living document that outlines specific procedures for responding to cyber attacks, and it should be easily accessible to all stakeholders. Firstly, the incident response plan should be developed and reviewed by a cross-functional team consisting of representatives from various departments such as IT, security, legal, communications, and management. This team should conduct a thorough risk assessment to identify potential cyber threats and develop strategies to mitigate them. The incident response plan should include the following elements. 1. Incident classification and categorization, a clear definition of what constitutes an incident, and a categorization system to prioritize responses based on severity and impact. 2. Incident response team roles and responsibilities, clearly defined roles and responsibilities for each member of the incident response team, including who is responsible for leading the response effort, communicating with stakeholders, and containing and eradicating the threat. 3. Incident detection and reporting, procedures for detecting and reporting incidents, including the identification of indicators of compromise, the establishment of a 24/7 monitoring system, and the development of an incident reporting process. 4. Initial response and containment, procedures for initial response and containment, including the isolation of affected systems, the creation of a backup of affected data, and the execution of a preliminary incident assessment. 5. Incident analysis and diagnosis, procedures for analyzing and diagnosing incidents, including the identification of root causes, the assessment of damage, and the development of a recovery plan. 6. Incident eradication and recovery, procedures for eradicating the incident, including the removal of malware, the patching of vulnerabilities, and the restoration of affected systems. 7. Post-incident activities, procedures for post-incident activities, including the conduct of a post-incident review, the identification of lessons learned, and the implementation of improvements to the incident response plan. The incident response plan should be reviewed and updated at least annually, or as needed, to ensure that it remains relevant and effective. This review should include a thorough assessment of the plan's effectiveness in responding to previous incidents, as well as an evaluation of emerging threats and vulnerabilities. The incident response plan should also be tested regularly through simulations, tabletop exercises, and other forms of testing to ensure that the incident response team is prepared to respond effectively in the event of a cyber attack. This testing should be conducted at least biannually and should involve all stakeholders, including employees, management, and third-party vendors. Furthermore, the incident response plan should be communicated to all stakeholders, including employees, management, and third-party vendors, to ensure that everyone understands their roles and responsibilities in the event of a cyber attack. This communication should include awareness training on cybersecurity best practices, incident response procedures, and the importance of reporting incidents promptly. In addition, the organization should establish a culture of operational excellence by promoting a mindset of cybersecurity awareness and incident response preparedness among all employees. This can be achieved through regular training and awareness programs, as well as through the recognition and reward of employees who demonstrate exceptional cybersecurity skills and incident response readiness. Overall, the incident response plan should be a living document that is regularly reviewed, updated, and tested to ensure operational excellence and readiness in the event of a cyber attack. It should be communicated to all stakeholders and should be supported by a culture of cybersecurity awareness and incident response preparedness.